There is less than 3 weeks left to the referendum. Despite the door knocking and the advertising blitz and all these public events, we are seeing support for yes continue to drop. What is your message for those who are still making up their minds?
Well, I would say that this isn't a situation where a nuanced no is going to be read as a progressive no. In this referendum, you can only vote yes or no. And if you vote no and you want more, I think a no vote will put back our cause, because I think the government will assume, and the opposition will certainly assume, that there's not a mandate to progress Indigenous issues. I think that will be the interpretation. Oh, the public don't support the voice, so it's not really high on their agenda, so we don't need to really worry about, the Indigenous agenda. So I think that this is a step. It's not going to, change the situation of Indigenous people overnight. No one's ever suggested that it would, but it is a long game we're playing here to cement Indigenous participation in our democracy as a cornerstone of it, that we as First Nations people will continue to be heard, will always be heard. And that surely is a step forward. The other thing is that when you look at our representative organisations where they do exist, predominantly that would be land councils and native title bodies, the overwhelming majority on the mainland, so like all 4 in the Northern Territory, Cape York, Kimberley, New South Wales Aboriginal Land Council, all support the voice. And it is just a step forward. It's another step forward. No is just the status quo. No is just business as usual. Okay, we're back to governments just making policies on Indigenous people, and pick and choosing who they want to hear from. Is that really what we want? It's certainly not what my community wants. We want a seat at the table. And we believe the voice is the way to get this in the very short term. Treaty is possibly a decade off, if not more. So, this is upon us. We've got less than 20 days. I'm advocating for yes, because it's a step in the right direction towards a better future. And if we don't get it across the line now, I'm not sure when the opportunity will come again. Certainly not in my lifetime. So the stakes are very high.